What's going on, guys? This is Mr. DeLorean here on today's brand new video. And today what I want to do is talk about the Commonwealth and the CRM and do they know each other? Or more so, do they know about each other's existences? This topic was brought up by the Knock Bro Nation channel, which is another really good Walking Dead channel, which I'll make sure to link down below in the description. So you guys go check out their video on this topic, which is basically a clip of Talking Dead and everything, and Chris Hardwick asking Scott M. Gimple, do they know about each other? Now, like I said, before we do dive deep into this clip and everything, I want to say I will make sure to link this video down below in the description. So you guys go check out this clip right down on the Knock Bro Nation channel. But without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So basically on Talking Dead and everything, Chris Hardwick got a question from the audience or the fans and everything, asking Scott M. Gimple, do the Commonwealth and the CRM know about each other's existences? And basically Scott M. Gimple said, well, basically I don't know and everything. I wouldn't want to spoil it or anything, but we'll just have to wait till the end.
This is for Scott M. Gimple from Aaron E. Will on Twitter. Does the CRM know about the Commonwealth?
We will see on this season of The Walking Dead the answer to that question. I don't want to spoil it, you know what I mean? But we'll find out, and I might have just spoiled it just by answering it that way.
Now, it isn't confirmed whether he's talking about the end of The Walking Dead World Beyond or the end of The Walking Dead and anything, whether if, like, you know, they'll find out, like, in the CRM we'll find out about the Commonwealth, or the Commonwealth will find out about the CRM. But it's a very interesting concept to think about, because the Commonwealth is a community full of 50,000 people, but with a huge-ass army. But also on the other side of the spectrum, the CRM is another community with a large-ass army with helicopters. Actually, both of them technically do have, like, you know, large, like, armories and arsenals and basically large, like, you know, armies. So in my opinion, they are bound to collapse and collide with each other. In a video a really long time ago, I did mention that the way The Walking Dead can continue and everything is basically by having a huge war in between, like, you know, the Commonwealth and the CRM, because to be honest, that would be the biggest war in The Walking Dead's history. Because imagine these two armies, like the Commonwealth of 50,000 and then with a huge army, the CRM with a huge army with, like, you know, just both like very highly trained soldiers on both sides. Like, it's an insane concept. And like I said, this would probably be the biggest war in The Walking Dead history, because it would have, like, literally the most people fighting in it. Like, and anything, screw, like, the, like, you know, Whisper War, the Governor War, Negan's War. This would have the biggest impact, because like I said, it would have the most people fighting it and everything, with, like, you know, the biggest and most trained armies, which is, like I said, the Commonwealth and the CRM. So in my opinion, do I think this will happen in the Walking Dead universe eventually, whether if it be, like, you know, World Beyond or the Walking Dead main show and everything? I do believe it will happen, because it has to happen. Like, you cannot have two gigantic armies and everything and not have them eventually meet. Like, that is just a concept that I hope comes true in the Walking Dead universe somehow. Now, on which show do I think it will happen first? That's definitely hard to say, because I feel like the ending of The Walking Dead World Beyond will kind of show how, like, you know, maybe this is just a prediction, I think, how Hope, Iris, and Felix and everything save their family or get taken into the CRM. But I do feel the Walking Dead universe, since I guess you could say it's a bigger show, will most likely, and since it has to, like, you know, tease the Rick Grimes movies and what's next for the Walking Dead universe. I mean, the Walking Dead World Beyond also has to tease about the Rick Grimes movies and everything, since that's the whole point it was even created, to, like, you know, dive deep into the CRM and truly give us where Rick is. But I do feel The Walking Dead, you know, it has more to lead into and everything. So obviously when The Walking Dead ends and everything, people are gonna be like, where next? Where is this, like, you know, series going next to anything? Where are these characters going to? And I feel like that's when we'll get to find out about, like, you know, the CRM, where Rick is and everything, and Daryl and, like, Carol and Michonne and all of them going towards the CRM. So I do feel it'll happen in the main Walking Dead show more than likely than, like, you know, World Beyond. It will introduce that whole, like, you know, conflict of them knowing each other. And I don't know, I can't see them really getting along, like, you know, the CRM and the Commonwealth. I could see them more of so warring and everything, since obviously, like, you know, in the Walking Dead World Beyond, I guess this is kind of spoilers to the Walking Dead World Beyond or anything, but it seems like the CRM destroys communities that could possibly be, like, you know, bigger than them and, like, you know, take them out, as shown in, like, episode 1 of the Walking Dead World Beyond season 2, is, like, you know, the CRM will take out any community that could possibly be a challenge to them or challenge them. And I feel that the Commonwealth can be that challenge that, like, you know, will, like, you know, go up against, like, you know, the CRM and everything, and that's what will probably make the CRM be like, oh, that Commonwealth community is, like, a real threat, so we have to take them out, and that's what's going to spark a gigantic war against the both of them. But like I said, I mentioned this concept a really long time ago in a way that The Walking Dead can continue and go on, but I feel we won't get the answer to this concept all the way until the Rick Grimes movies, which does make a lot of sense because obviously the CRM still has to be around for the Rick Grimes movies and everything. So I feel like this will be a concept touched on in maybe the second or third Rick Grimes movie, because obviously, like I said, for the first Rick Grimes movie and everything, the CRM still has to be standing and everything. And I feel like the second Rick Grimes movie and everything, I feel like there'd be a cliffhanger at the, like, you know, or a post-credit scene in the first Rick Grimes movie of, like, you know, Michonne or maybe the CRM or maybe Daryl finding the CRM. But then that will, like, you know, dive into that in the second Rick Grimes movie, or in the second, or in the, like, you know, the second Rick Grimes movie, there'd be a post-credit scene of, like, you know, them finding the CRM, like, you know, Daryl, the Commonwealth, Michonne or anything. And then maybe in the third, like, you know, Rick Grimes movies, that's when the huge Commonwealth versus CRM war happens, and that's when they all find each other. There's lots of death, sad moments, but good moments in the end. I'm not 100% sure and everything, because that's, like, you know, like, we won't even see the third, even the first Rick Grimes movie in, like, for, like, years to come, which I do hope you get more updates on that soon. I think since The Walking Dead is ending in, I think, 2023, or near, pretty much at the end of 2022, and The Walking Dead World Beyond is ending actually pretty soon, honestly. So yeah, that was today's video and everything. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think of this entire situation. Do you guys think, like, you know, the CRM and the Commonwealth will eventually meet each other? Do you guys think they'll be enemies or anything? That there'll be this, like, gigantic war? Which show do you think will, like, you know, reveal this, like, you know, them knowing each other first? The Walking Dead World Beyond or the Walking Dead main show? Because I can't see Fear doing it and everything, since that's kind of off in its own little world at the moment. Like, they do have connections with the CRM, but I feel like our characters in Fear will get more so get taken to the CRM and everything, or meet with, like, you know, that colony that, like, was, like, you know, introduced in World Beyond. And also, do you, like, when do you think we'll get to see this whole, like, you know, clash and everything, like the final clash, or the final get to see them meet each other? Do you think it'll be in the Rick Grimes movies, the Walking Dead main show, or the Walking Dead World Beyond? Because I'm not sure yet. Like I said, that's, like, you know, that's like that's, it's so early to be thinking of that concept, since, like I said, the Walking Dead won't be ending till, like, you know, maybe 2023 or, like, you know, very late 2022, and the Walking Dead World Beyond, like I said, is ending pretty soon anyway. But like I said, I'll make sure to link this video down below in the description from Knockbro Nation or anything of this, like, you know, Talking Dead clip, because it is a really interesting clip to, like, you know, dive deep into. And Scott M. Gimple actually did answer the question of, like, you know, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see and everything. He says I practically spoiled this by, like, you know, or, like, more of so, like, it was just a bad idea to answer because I gave people hope, or I might have spoiled something, which is very cool and funny. But that was today's video, and I think make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more latest in the Walking Dead universe, such as reviews, breakdowns, explaining videos, and more stuff like this and everything. And yeah, see you guys later, my amigos, and peace out.